if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me, perhaps, 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 perhaps. Thank you. So now I wanted to honor a wicked woman that a lot of people don't know of. Some of you may, from your traditions, you know. She was called the Queen of Salsa. Her name was Celia Cruz. And she was born in 1925 and passed away in 2003, and was a Cuban singer and was one of the most popular Latin artists of the 20th century. And she rose to fame in Cuba in the 1950s. And when she came here to the States, she really began to partner with a lot of the jazz musicians like Tito Puentes, and she also partnered with Dizzy Gillespie to do some incredible work. And she has a total of 37 studio albums. And she was awarded numerous prizes, including 2 Grammy Awards and 3 Latin Grammy Awards. So I thought I'd want to open our time by celebrating Miss Celia Cruz. Awesome. So the next person, the next woman of note that I would like to recognize is a wonderful one by the name of Miriam Makeba. All right. So raise your hand if you like Afrobeats. So, all right. So if you like Afrobeats, what I love about Miriam Makeba, what I think you need to know, is that one of the people who really brought the sound of Africa to this country, all right, aside from what was happening as far as popular music, popular African music, was Miriam Makeba, all right? And she was from South Africa. She was a singer, songwriter, actress, and civil rights activist, all right? And she wrote a song that sounds very familiar to a jazz composition called Take 5, all right? So I think you should know the name Miriam Makeba, all right? They called her Mama Africa. This is 4-letter words. She made sure that she made the point to speak out against what was happening with apartheid in South Africa. And when she left and began to tour around the world to spread the news, to make sure things would change in South Africa, when she wanted to go back home, she couldn't. Her mother passed away, she had relatives that passed away, and she couldn't go back home, and she began to speak out. This song is called 4-letter words. Wars, kill, guns, hate, hurt, harm, dead, bomb, fire, burn, all 4-letter words. Beat, take, hide, stay, raid, flee, bled, fear, weep, maim, all 4-letter words. 4-letter words, dirty words when you mean what they say. 4 better words, what we need is a far better way. Love, give, fair, just, heal, help, true, hope, save and care are 4-letter words too. Yes, Philip. Wars, kill, hate, hurt, hard, harm, dead, bomb, fire, burn, all 4-letter words. Beat, take, hide, stay, raid, flee, when you need what they say. For better words, what we need is a far better way. Love, give, fair, just, heal, help, true. Hope, save, and care are four better words too. So something that was brought from this tradition from Africa, from West Africa, was the call and response. So I'm going to give you the time. The time frame for this is 5-4 time. That's the time signature. So I'm going to count it off and see if you can repeat after me, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5.
3, 5.
3, 5.
Almost. 3, 5.
3,
3.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 3, 4,
Watch the
5.
time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give yourselves a hand. Nicely done. Nicely done. So now I have with me a wonderful person on bass. And before the curtains open, we were talking a little bit backstage, and what I appreciate, this is Lois Majors. Lois, how old are you? And she forget because she just turned 18 years old. So, how long have you been playing? Just 5 years. So she has been auditioning for different schools, and some of you who may know of some great accomplished players that are out there, you get to say you saw her win. So this is an 18-year-old waiting for, what schools are you waiting for to respond to you? NYU and Manhattan School of Music. So I'll keep you posted on that. Let's give her a hand for being here. So she may be one of the ones that we are being tribute to in the future when we start talking about great people in music. So I'm going to step aside because I want them to have the opportunity to play a piece for you by a famous guitarist. I'm going to make sure I get the name correctly. The name again, Emily Remlin, plays guitar, and the piece is called Blues for Earth.
Shut up. You always talking. Shut up. Lois. Leave her alone. No.
Trying to tell you. All right, so now what I'd love to do is bring to the stage someone that's very dear to you on saxophone. Come
Lanai.
on out here. Come on out here. So listen, everybody. So a person I'd love to honor is Miss Abby Lincoln. Abby Lincoln hails here in America as well, and Abby Lincoln is a wonderful singer, songwriter, as well as an activist in her own right. All right. So back in the day, this is like 60s, 70s, because she came out in the 50s and she was on her way, a rising star, doing some things with Sidney Poitier in film. And then she began to understand what was happening more so on the streets. And she changed her mind and figured that she can make a better impact. So during that time with Cicely Tyson, going into the natural look with the hair, because back in the day it was a thing about straight hair. Abby Lincoln and Cicely Tyson, they said, okay, we're gonna go natural. And that's what they did. And so when you go back, if you were to pull them up in your phones and take a look at Abby Lincoln, and you see how her evolution as a performer and the things that she spoke about, the things that she said that were still relevant to the day. All right. So pretty amazing, pretty amazing. So joining me is a piece that Abby Lincoln put words to. And the words to this piece is actually by another Carolinian by the name of Thelonious Monk. Now the piece is called Blue Monk, but when she put words to it, you have to change the name of the song. It's called Monkery's Blues. Yes. Being alone, life is your own, but sometimes the cost is dear. Being complete, knowing defeat, keeping on from year to year. It takes some doing, mockery's the blues you hear, keeping on from year to year. Life is a school, that's your fool, but the learning brings you pain. Knowing at once you're just a dunce, trial and error, loss and gain. It takes some doing, mockery's a slow, slow train, trial and error, loss and gain. Play your home.
No. Ooh.
Yeah, Lois. Place in the sun doesn't come the easy way. Living is cheap, nothing is cheap. As you buy the dues you pay, it takes some time. There is a blue highway, all the buy the dues you pay. But the least of those highway, there's your Bible news today. Give your teacher a hand, dog. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so we have about 5 minutes. Before we leave, I want you to hear something real quick, all right? So, because I want to make sure that your rest of your program goes smoothly, all right? So there is this group of musicians, and you may have heard of the Motown sound, right? The Motown family, all right? But there is a group that a lot of people don't know about. So the musicians were called the Funk Brothers that played, all right? But there was a group of singers that sang with Motown, and they were called the Andantes. They sang the background vocals behind a lot of these groups. So what I like to do is I'm gonna play for you just a little clip of some of the work that the Andantes did, and I think that you will know some of the songs, all right? Take a listen. My teachers. Ah, you heard it? Absolutely. So it's not just the groups that you hear, but it's also the extra vocalists that you hear along with them, all right? So these are these women, these three women that sang on only 20,000, over 20,000 of the compositions of the Motown family. Here's another one, same group. What's that song? The Andantes also sang background for the Supremes as well. For the Four Tops, for Temptation, for Stevie Wonder, everyone. Isley Brothers, a little bit of everyone. All right, last one. Yes, even on My Girl, all right? So that's not just the Temptations. We have the addition of some wonderful women called the Andantes. Can we give them a hand? So go back and do your research. Honor some of the women who are lesser known that have influenced the soundtrack of your lives. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much.
So what? Your lips are blue. Just shut the fuck up. All you got is mouth. Like you're doing some revenge. It is. I can have a guy. Mr. Sherman is it? I don't know. That's a cute weight on her. I'm kind of right. It's gonna be looking crazy. We could have gone back to regular class. Oh, President Nico! So that's my other auntie. We need to fucking always draw, bitch. You always fucking talking. Shut up. So what? You said hair? Well, this one out here. Like your attitude does.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How you doing so far? Good?
Good.
Raise your hand if you're excited for spring break. Go ahead. Come on. No, that can't be one of y'all anyway. I can't wait for everyone. I cannot wait for us to conclude this week and month off with a bang. This is Women's History Month, and we're also closing off the week amazingly. I also heard from some staff that we grow, but yeah. Women is very important and dear to us, such as Amelia Earhart, for example. She not only did she go through the Pacific Ocean alone, solo as a woman, she also popularized pants as well. Y'all want I'll tell the girls who wants to wear dresses 24/7? No, exactly. That's what I thought.
Nice.
There are many other women have changed history with us. Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony gave us the right to vote. Marie Curie helped us on radioactivity and X-rays. Frida Kahlo had also painted for us and had some of her paintings in a very famous house. Only men could have her painting in. We wouldn't have a day right to change history at all without women. Am I right? No, without women, we want to be able to change history and we want to be here today. Us young women cannot fear. I'm telling y'all, us young women so far, we cannot fear men outside, okay? We cannot fear men. We cannot be afraid of the outside world, okay? Now, but what we all have been waiting for, the Women's History Month program, have brought up to everyone. Now,
I'm a laugh.
Scholars, there are very few things that get me angry, but I am telling you, if we hear your voice out there when your classmates are on this stage, you are gone. So close your mouths and show them the respect they deserve. Now. You laugh, but you'll be gone, and I'm sure Miss Davis will give you a nice ticket home.
Now, we're going to introduce our co-hosts. Of course, we got to have some co-hosts. We have 4. So I'd like to welcome Hildelise, Krista, Jaslyn, and then Tamara.
Go Hildelise! Hildelise is my auntie, so y'all can.
Everybody in the show gonna do great. Good luck to everybody who came out here and had the courage to come out. I hope everybody does good. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the show.
They basically said what I was going to say. So enjoy the show, y'all.
Yeah, enjoy the show, and please do not be disrespectful, y'all. We're doing our best right here. Yeah.
All right, auntie, keep it going, keep it pushing. Stop the cup.
Hildelise and Tamara, aren't y'all supposed to perform your poem?
Yeah, y'all supposed to. She was working all day in stomach. So yes. I forgot Tamara was on next year. Okay.
His hands were warm and gentle, but he used them the wrong way.
He used them to beat me down. Did he really have the nerve to say, I love you, babe?
Yeah, I tried to stand up for myself, but then I was crazy, and he would never do that to me. And I needed to get help because I had bad mental health.
He was so damn self-sure to care about himself.
Why didn't you leave? Why didn't you tell anybody? First of all, don't ever ask me that. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know the threats. If I could have done anything, I would have done it. But I couldn't.
I would have called the police,
I would have ran away.
but I couldn't. His hands
Gave the best hugs.
His hands were soft.
His hands protected me when I couldn't protect myself.
His hands made me feel safe. Made me feel like I had a reason to be with him. Made me feel like I had a reason to put up with his BS.
But his hands hurt me in so many ways. I'll never forget it.
My aunties ate that shit. His hands ate. They look good.
Can we please give a round of applause for that great? Yeah! Miko and Krista singing Nothing's New by Rio Romero. Please give a round of applause.
We love Krista and Miko. My other aunties. Okay, my question on. Nothing new. She's still ugly. He is. My bad. I can build your right away. This shit look good. I can be fat.